As a CEO or VP of customer success of a scaling SaaS company, at some point, you're going to come to the conclusion that this ratio of CSM to number of customers isn't going to last forever. So what do we do about it? Well, let's take a look. We have our bow tie funnel. This is sales, commitment, and post-sales. This is where we're going to focus today. When you first start, you probably have a CSM or two managing the whole post-sales customer lifecycle. As you start to grow and scale your company, maybe you'll have someone specializing in onboarding. That's the first way we start to segment our post-sales customer success team. Then there's this ratio of CSM to revenue that a lot of companies tend to follow. It's often something like 1 CSM to about $1 million to 3 in annually recurring revenue. The challenge with that is as your revenue starts to really skyrocket, the number of CSMs you're going to need is going to get exponentially too big to manage. So we have to start segmenting our customer success team as well. How do we do that? So first natural thing to think about is segmenting your enterprise customers and your SMB customers. All right, so you've split up your customer success team into these two groups, and now you start thinking, okay, what's the difference in these? How do we manage our SMB customers at a little bit more scale? And how do we continue to make our enterprise customers feel really special? So one thing I want you to think about are what are those moments that matter in your customer lifecycle that you can start to scale up and do a little bit of this one-to-many approach? Are there email communications that you can do at key moments that you can think about before, put into your marketing channel, and send to your customers? This is something really common to do with your SMB group. Also, webinars are great. Your customer community, great. This is an amazing way to support your SMB team. Next, you have enterprise. People always say enterprise are special. You need to do one-to-many always. But think about it this way. What if you manage each enterprise customer in a one-to-many approach? So for example, within the different teams or business units of an enterprise customer, you manage that group in a one-to-many. You held workshops, you held events with lots of people from that organization. That not only can help you scale, but can also help you find opportunities to grow within those accounts. So think about that when you're dealing with scaling your enterprise customer base. Now, you might be thinking, I'm not there yet. That's so far down the road. What can you do about it today? Here's what you can do. Think about those moments that matter. Right now, document them somewhere. What are those key moments in your life cycle that you know make a customer successful? Write those down. Take note of it. Write an email and then try that out on a one-to-one approach and figure out which ones work the best. And then file those away when you're ready to start scaling. Start small. Send a one-to-many approach or one-to-many email with 5 customers. Host a webinar with just a couple customers. Host a customer event with a few. See how that works. Learn from it. Iterate. The important thing now is at whatever stage you're at, start to document those key moments and what works.